So things will start. I'm here in Houston, all out off-road. It's a pretty nice store. Lots of stuff. And I'm gonna start shopping for the Jeep Gladiator. Look at this. Damn, man. That's pretty cool. I want the mats and stuff. So these are the pad rugs, double tape and Velcro. That's more or less how it would look like in a miniature, right? With a truck bed. And it has this material here. I would say that it will probably protect against light scratches and stuff like this, but definitely would not prevent any kind of, or like not any kind, but like more heavy impact. The plastic ones would work better, like this material, but when you lay down the plastic straight on the truck bed, then you're gonna scratch. That's why many people do a bed liner spray in, right? So maybe I would need to do a carpet or rubber. They have the rubber, like more like this material, like Husky. And WeatherTech is more plasticky. It is pure rubber. And good ones. This is the one I have for the canopy. We're talking about two different things at the same time, okay? Just for you to know. It's cool. It's a really nice store. We're gonna start having fun with a baby boy. I don't know if it will be saber-tooth or a bear. I don't know yet. So the drama is the following. Bed rugs, I don't think it can resist like piercing impact from wood. We would go through because it's kind of like, you know, that kind of spaghetti thing that you go to the pool, and it's kind of like that, and then a carpet on top. It's perfect because you can slide wood easily, but like piercing impact, you're done, gone. The rubber mat seems to be like much thicker. It's cheaper, 100. The rug is like $500. The mat goes only on the bed, not even on the tailgate. Some options they have there, but it's almost impossible to slide anything on a rubber mat. The spray-in, it's slippery even if it has that groove in it, because it's a plasticky thing, but it's forever, and if there is any damage, it's pretty complicated to remove and repair. It's kind of a one-of-a-time thing. You spray in and it's there. So I think I will need a hybrid solution. So the objective here is to check if I can apply Plasti Dip in a truck bed, and we're gonna use my AC, I don't care, right? It's an old AC and you can remove it, as a pilot. And I'm using the less cleaner, free, ammonia free, and I want to replicate all the curves and scenarios and screws. I think it will be a fair test. Let's see. I want to start cleaning. So the motor is ready. I didn't do it professionally, no worries. Like, this is not a dick competition, boys, okay? This a girl can do this, relax. There are better ways to do it, so yeah, so chill. I did it just for the purpose of trying, and for sure I knew that the fan would kick in. That's why I covered halfway, but it's ready. It's not 100% clean, but I want to see how the plastic behaves. That's it. So the theory is that you need to start with a really light coat, like 50%. I don't know what they mean about that. 50% of what you would do normally. What do I do normally, right? And you need to shake and spray really light to create a first layer that will create the bond, the chemical bond with the fans. Let's see. So basically shake for 1 minute. I'm gonna do 2 minutes. You need to be around 5 to 10 inches or 15 to 25 centimeters if you are like me against Imperial, because Imperial sucks. and you do the strokes overlapping in one direction only until it gets like a thin, evenly distributed coat. That's it. Let's do a paper test. Okay, pretty smooth. To be honest, quite impressive. Okay, 30 minutes trying. I will come back. You don't need to wait. Not BS video. Okay, we're gonna go for the second coat after 30 minutes. I already saw people using like 10-15 minutes. The first time here, we'll try the optimum, follow the rules kind of thing. A little bit too much there. Now it's starting to get a little bit more rugged. Why? Because I'm putting a much heavier coat. And that's how I want the bed liner to be. Rugged. Like kind of with some, it looks pretty good. Now a little bit more texture. I will show you. You see a little bit more texture, but it's already drying and it is pretty good actually. For rubberized, let me turn on. It's coming along pretty good. Even the creases, and it is actually an impressive product. In the past I heard it was not that good, but now, damn, it is damn solid, guys. Here is like smooth. Here I pushed a little bit harder. You see there is some sort of texture, but pretty decent, yes. Let's try like 3 or 4 of these because I want the coat and I want the protection to put the drop-in bed liner. Mike, it is quite impressive finishing up this product. Damn, even here when it was, oh my god, it's amazing. I can paint the entire truck with this thing. Jeez, guys, it's, you see this? My Jesus Christ, man. I'm really impressed. So the bed is completely clean, and we use the same product, no ammonia, and we're gonna remove the rails right here and finish the cleaning, but it's virgin, as you can see. It's pretty good. Truck bed, and we are cleaning for the application of the Plasti Dip and then a drop-in real liner. So you have the best of both worlds. You have the protection of the Plasti Dip that prevents the drop-in bed liner to scratch your bed if you want to sell, or if you need to repair your bed because of a big dent. And you have the bed liner that will provide the impact resistance, but you don't have the spray-in bed liner that once applied, it's like a heart attack to remove it. And once you have a dent, you have a dent. People may say, oh, you're a city boy. And say, no, it's not that. When you have the time or the money to do the things in a different way, and brains to do things better than just applying something and trying something different, why not, right? Why just Googling and trying whatever is there? It worked, but maybe you have a different application. Maybe you want your bed to look as good as this one and not like a trashy truck. Who knows? Canopy out completely, pretty easy, like 5 minutes work. That's it. It's a really nice bed, like pristine. Okay, the moment of truth. This is just 2 hours after 4 layers. There is some white or gray that formed and gave some texture. Let me show you. But it's not too much, okay? But you can see there's differences in tone, you see? Here's more white, here's more dark. It doesn't matter because it's a bed liner, it's just extra protection. So we're good. Now we're gonna start peeling the mask to see how it works. I don't want to rip off everything, you know? So I need to be careful. Okay, that was surprising, actually. You can see ripping off, right? So I suggest we cut it. I've got a knife and we cut it, but it's pretty clean, but you don't want the edges to rip it off. Wait a minute. Okay, I got a cut box cutter. I would suggest really sharp because you don't want to scratch your paint, so you want to cut with the first slice, I would say. So let's try to see how it works. Oh, really nice. Wow. You can see, right? It's coming off perfectly. It's the final result, and we're gonna do the peeling test now. That's pretty good. So here is where I sprayed and I removed the tape, masking tape, without any sort of like preparation. I just rip it off. And then here, same, but it was not too bad. And then exactly right here, I started to use the hard box, and you can see that it looks pretty damn good without scratching anything. You see? Let's see if we can peel it off. Always remember, way before the recommended time. Yep, it definitely works. Wow, so easy. Definitely I will use way more layers to make something thicker, but it's a piece of cake. Plasti Dip is totally approved. It is amazing. And this part here, that is also easy, you see? Also easy. Damn, it's amazing. Look at that. It's pretty amazing. It's a good product, guys. Let's try the rock test. Now it goes through, probably. This is mimicking the bed liner, right? Rubbing on the surface. Oh, here is thicker, you see? So it didn't perforate. Maybe a little. Just a little, you see here, but no scratches and peeling off perfectly. Oh, here it perforated, but no scratches yet. We're gonna talk about the crevices, but pretty good, pretty good. Now here, let's start from the bottom, I hope. In the corner. Oh, this side is way thicker, right? Okay, let me use the other camera. You need protection, but it didn't go through. That's fantastic. Look at this. It didn't go through at all. It's pretty good stuff. This is just a test, so now I'm gonna go berserk on the truck side. It's good stuff. That's it. See, my scratch here, some scratches there. So we need way more. That's what it is. So in summary, the Plasti Dip is Plasti Dip, yeah. It's an amazing product for coating cars, I would say. If you want that matte kind of effect, not shiny. I never tried the shiny one, the glossy one. But this one is amazing. Even a dumb person like me that never tried that, I was able to get it really smooth and it's extremely easy to peel, extremely easy to apply. It's forgiven with errors, mistakes you do. If you spray a little bit out and you won't like have that film to peel it off, you can just rub it off with your finger. It comes off, unless it's something you cannot reach, like a little hole or a bolt or something, but it's amazing. In regards my project, that is creating a film protecting a truck bed and then coming with a drop-in liner, bed liner, I would say 4 layers, it's not enough. It gives some protection, but a bed liner like a Rugged or any other brand like WeatherTech, they are rougher and they're gonna scratch over time unless you really prevent them to move in your truck bed. I am pretty confident that if I do like 10 layers, I would get a nice layer that would prevent scratches, because I prevented many scratches, as you saw with the rusted nail, right? I will only know if it really works once I'm done, but I believe the product is good enough working in an application that is not what was designed to give me a chance to try my experiment. Like I told you, I don't want like a spray-in bed liner, whatever, because if I have a dent, it's really rough to scrape it off or remove and fix. It's kind of a permanent application. I want something that even when I want to tow something, I can remove the extra weight, because if I have 50, 60, 80 pounds free out of my truck, the Jeep Gladiator, that gives me more like towing capacity, payload capacity, or even I help the engine to not overheat. Even if I have heavy duty cooling, I have the extra brakes, I have the tow trail package, I have the auxiliary super extra powerful alternator. But so in summary, I will do it. And if you want, you should do it, because even if it doesn't work, you just peel it off. That's it. Kisses. Bye.